Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Kilted Cajun. Welcome back to my channel, and we may have a lovely little doozy, same stuff, different day. Well, maybe same stuff, different. Well, when it comes to Disney, and in this case, good old Rachel Zegler and the live-action Snow White, it's the same shite, different day. Not only is the original director's son of the animated Snow White calling this pathetic thing out, quote, "My father and Walt would be turning in their graves. Son of original Snow White director blasts pathetic new version starring Rachel Zegler and accuses radical Disney of having no respect for classics." Well, I think we already know that Disney, at least modern Disney, has absolutely no respect for anything that came before it, whether it's the Disney classics or the Star Wars lore, Indiana Jones. They'd have no respect for the characters or for any of the established lore that came before it. But it gets even better because apparently, according to rumors, Snow White director allegedly furious with Rachel Zegler over production hell. Now, why on earth would they be so upset when someone is systematically trying to go out and self-sabotage their own movie? I don't know how well this is going to turn out for them. We got this article right here from Inside the Magic. Why did I say it like that? In the latest rumors, if the latest rumors are to be believed, Snow White 2024, why'd you have to put that? We know what everybody's talking about. We'll just say live-action Snow White director Mark Webb is furious with Rachel Zegler for the controversy surrounding the upcoming film. You know, I think I would be too if the star of your show is coming out and condemning the animated classic, saying that, oh, the original prince he was just a stalker, and this Snow White, well, she doesn't need to be saved by a man. Give me a break. Anyone who spent any time online over the past few weeks will be able to tell you that Disney's live-action remake is causing even more drama than usual. No, this is pretty much par for the course because, well, moronic actors, actresses, directors, one of the best things they're good at is saying foolish things online. They've almost perfected it. It's an art form to them. While fans rarely take kindly to the studio's reboots, Snow White has hit a nerve. No, it's not the movie that's hit a nerve. It's the actress and some of the leaked set photos. Those are just a joke. Absolute abysmal joke. But no, what's hit a nerve is Rachel Zegler running her mouth a year ago. Can you imagine what would be being said right now would it not be for the writers and actors strike? My goodness, there would be content for days and days, heck, maybe even weeks and months. Snow White has hit a nerve with audiences primarily solely due to comments made by its lead, Rachel Zegler. And if you don't know, hey, we don't need to recap. I think everybody knows the things that she said. This was fun. Claimed that the new film, which also stars Gal Gadot as the evil queen, which is a casting choice I do not understand. Gal Gadot is supposed to be jealous of Rachel Zegler. Okay, sure. Suspension of disbelief there. Will improve upon the original in some regards, especially in terms of feminism. Because that's what everybody wants to see. A feminist Snow White who's going to save herself, because that's the basis of the story. No, maybe, just perhaps, just do a live action Snow White. Don't retell the story. Don't adjust it or adapt it for modern audiences. Don't bring it up to date for modern sensibilities. I don't even think they know what the modern audience is, because it's one film after another that's been a flop. Just abject, complete, and total failure. We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story. That's because the original story was a love story. That was a love story. A story of a bunch of people coming together to save Snow White and defeat the evil queen. But in the end, it was a love story. True love and marriage. Assume it's a love story just because we cast a guy in the movie. No, they're assuming it's a love story because of the title, Snow White. All of his scenes could be cut. That's how you promote the movie. Hey, we have a guy in here, but we could just cut him out of the movie. It doesn't matter. Burnap is set to play a character named Jonathan. The prince has a name? I guess he does. Who seems to be the substitute for the prince from the original fairy tale. All in all, Zegler didn't say anything overly controversial. What? And hardly deserves the overwhelming amount of abuse thrown her way. Oh no, she absolutely deserves all the abuse that's being thrown her way because she's being a self-absorbed, pretentious, see you next Tuesday. That's it. She thinks that she is bigger than the film. All about me, me, me. It's not going to be this. Coming out and insulting the original animated classic. There's a reason why these movies are called classics. They stand the test of time. People watch them to this day, and they are beloved. And if you come out and start insulting that movie, that animated classic, then people will respond in kind. You have no respect for people who got you where you are. And that is a serious problem in Hollywood right now. The tides of public opinion have certainly turned against the actress. Shocker to no one. With some calling for her to be replaced. Or no, how about we just don't make the movie? Despite Snow White already wrapping up filming a long time ago. Well, then release it. Don't wait till next year. Release it. Now rumors have emerged that it's not just audiences who are irritated with Zegler. According to oh, dear Lord. Oh, according to Mike Zero. I've never watched any of Mike Zero's videos personally, but I've heard a few things. Now, it is from people who could be called detractors, who don't care for his material, so I will take this with a grain of salt. And make the judge for yourself. Go check out Mike Zero's channel after you hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you very much for making it this far. Check out his channel, and I've heard mixed things about him, mostly not too positive. He throws darts at the wall of rumors and just spouts out everything. So I guess the difference here is that with all the negative attention that Rachel Zegler is getting for all this, people are going to turn away from the movie. They're not even going to give it a chance, which could end up happening, highly likely. And that is definitely something that any director would be a little bit upset about. So let's get on and see what Mike Zero said. YouTuber who specializes in inside scoops. Oh, sure, you go ahead and call it that. Quote, the main reasoning behind this is that he wasn't all that happy about Rachel joking around about how Andrew Burnap, who, by the way, is the main male lead, could easily get cut from the film because that's Hollywood, baby. He said in his latest videos focusing on the scandal. Oh, boy. I do believe this rumor because I would definitely be upset as a director if my lead actress was out running her mouth, disrespecting the previous material, and spouting things that may not necessarily be true. However, with the way Disney movies have been going, changing the stories to suit, again, modern audiences, it's not difficult to believe that this is exactly what they're doing. They're going to make Snow White the hero in the story, not the damsel in distress that she was in the original. And if you do that, well, the whole thing's going to fall in on itself. People are not going to be interested. People aren't going to go see Snow White if it's not Snow White. People didn't go see Peter Pan because that movie, Peter Pan and Wendy, should have been called Wendy and Peter Pan because it was a joke. Disney's been doing this over and over with their live-action remakes and adaptation. They did it with Mulan as well. That was a travesty. That was a failure, regardless of day and date or where it was released. Nobody was interested in seeing the movie. And I predict the same thing's going to happen here. Even if there's complete radio silence until the movie's released, the damage has been done, and it will only get worse. But make your own decision. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I appreciate you making it this far. Let me know. Have a good one.